All right, Randy, preparing for a big game this week against TCU. You've won your first two games, which I guess most people expected in the building, but it's a different one. It's the Big 12 opener. Just how amped up are the guys to start Big 12 play this week?
We're very excited to start Big 12. Just working on what we do best, fixing the things we need to fix within our team, and solidifying the Big 12 win.
Randy, it's a chance to go on the road and be in front of a hostile crowd. What is it about being on the road? Do you like playing on the road? What are some of the best memories you have of playing in a hostile environment like that?
I do enjoy playing on the road. Obviously, one of my best memories is the Oklahoma game last year. Sadly, we fell short, but hopefully we can go out and this year and just get our first Big 12 win.
Randy, part of your gig is to do some blocking for the running backs. You hear how there's kind of a tradition of quality running back play here, and how that's a big deal. What does that do to help you in preparation to run blocks? Is it something that gets you more excited to do, or how does that fit in?
Yeah, I'm most definitely excited to block for those guys. Our running back room is very explosive, as Coach said. Extremely amounts of depth in there. So just seeing those guys get the ball and be explosive is very joyful for me. I really just want to get the win, so I enjoy winning games.
What's more fun, getting a big ball down the field or getting a big run behind your back off of a block?
I'll say a big block. I had a big block against Sam Houston on the goal line, put a guy on his back. So as long as I'm putting a guy on his back, I'd say a run.
Coach has talked about this being a veteran group from TCU. What's the scout on them? What are you seeing from them defensively?
Those guys are, like Coach said, they're older guys, very much respected. They play a lot of football. Those guys are very big up front. We just expect to go out and just be big and try to be strong and be explosive with those guys.
It's going to be an improvement in quality of competition against TCU. How do you expect the team to respond to that and the big game energy?
I expect us to respond well. We obviously will have some type of adversity. We've already had some adversity this year with our first two games. Although those teams haven't been extremely talented, we expect to respond well. Everything is not going to go our way and things like that. So just responding well, coming out and complimenting the defense and things like that when they get turnovers, it'll be very good for us.
I know there are a lot of new faces on this roster, but among the guys that were there last year, is there a hunger to get back into Big 12 play and kind of prove yourselves in the second season?
Of course. We only won 6 games last year. Just to come out and prove ourselves as a team that has a shot. Competing for the Big 12 championship is one of our goals. So just coming out and proving that that's who we are.
To that point, you guys opened Big 12 play on the road last year against Kansas State. What sort of lessons you got to take from that, and how do you try to prepare differently from a mindset standpoint going into a game like this?
I would say we just got to finish games. There's 4 quarters to a game. We got to come out every quarter and give what we got. We got to execute the game plan and prepare like we're supposed to prepare.
Talk about KJ's performance last week and what you guys expect out of him this week to get a win on the road.
I believe KJ had a great performance last week. This week we just expect him to come out and be the guy that he is. He's a big leader for us. He's a big-time guy. We just expect him to be a great player in all aspects of the game.
Obviously, the first 2 games went the way it's supposed to go, but have you noticed? I know it's only Monday, but have you noticed anything different in the team, knowing that TCU is going to be a much different opponent than New Hampshire and Sam Houston?
Yeah, guys are very excited. I came in the facility today. Today's one of our off days. Most of the team's in there right now getting prepared for the game. So just seeing that urgency to prepare for this team is very exciting, and we're ready.
You talked a lot this offseason about getting in the head of KJ. There was an off-script play in the first drive where you pick up the 3rd down. How does getting in his head help you with the off-script stuff?
The play you're talking about, it's just good being in good communication with him. Being a guy that knows he's good in the scramble when things break down. So I just try to be very communicative with him, and all the receiving guys do. Just trying to be on the same page when it comes to scramble and knowing what guys are looking for when things break down.
What do you think about watching Evan Moore's kickoff duty now?
That was amazing. I betted someone $20 earlier in practice that he would get a touchback because I've seen him do it before.
Yeah. You had opportunities to be used in different spots in this offense, whether it's blocking, receiving, the wideout spots, stuff like that. How do you enjoy that, being able to be kind of Swiss Army knife, so to speak, on the offense?
I definitely enjoy being more of a hybrid guy, doing different things and helping the team get different looks and different schemes. My role here is big, so I just try to go out and execute it to the best of my ability.
More on that, but how do you prepare to be kind of like that all jacks of trade role? Blocking, catching, running with the ball. How do you prepare for all that in the week when you have such a big role?
I just try to be dependable. You know, there's a lot of things that go on throughout the week as far as preparation and preparing for different games. But now we're playing a Big 12 team, so we have to be very precise on things that we do this week. Just making sure that I could be a guy that we can come to as far as being a receiver, being a blocker with the backs we had this year, just opening up lanes and things like that to help us win.
Earlier you said it's an off day, but a lot of guys are in. What are guys doing?
Guys are in getting treatment today. Guys are just making their body feel better. Guys are watching film. Guys are just putting themselves in position to win. You know, I'm taking that next step to be a great Big 12 team and preparing for the first Big 12 game.
How are you a student of studying film?
I like to get more in with the O-line. Well, we do have a D-line cut up where we typically watch all the D linemen and stuff like that. Figure out most of their game and figure out their scheme and how they do things on their defense.
Randy, how are you looking at this as an opportunity and to really showcase UCF? You're going to be a national primetime game on Fox. It's the Big 12 opener, a team that played for a national championship 2 years ago in TCU. So a lot of eyes will be on UCF that haven't been so far this season. Are you guys cognizant of that, and are you excited about that opportunity?
We're definitely excited. We're humble. We're also respecting our opponent. Just trying to prepare. You know, just preparing the right way and just be ready. When adversity comes, we expect to overcome it and just be prepared for winning the game.
Are you looking to show that UCF can be a Big 12 contender? Because this is a big statement game to show that.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, we won 6 games last year, won a couple Big 12 games, but just starting off this year to a great start against our first Big 12 team and our first Big 12 win this year, definitely be big for us.
Anything else, Randy? All right, good
Thank
stuff.
you.
All right, we're gonna bring up